Hello, everybody. So I kind of was a bit late for the Pokemon 30th anniversary. So I kind of want to to do a little bit different today. So I'll be ranking every single Pokemon season I watched so far. And as you probably see, I never watched the Horizon part. But I did watch all of the Pokemon seasons. But fair warning though, some of the Pokemon seasons I forgot or didn't uh finish watching this, like the entire episode. So today I'm going to hold on a second, let me remove that. And today I'm going to make a tier list of all the Pokemons there is. Hold on a second, is my mic? Oh, okay, my mic is on. Okay. Although I'm not going to read your chat yet because I need to focus on myself. And for fair warning though, this is my own opinion, guys. This is my fair opinion about all of the Pokemons, okay? And I will judge it very, seriously. Okay, the first season is Pokemon Indigo League. I'm gonna put in an A tier. It's a good anime, but I'm not a very big fan of an anime that was made in the 90s, if I'm being honest. The reason why I'm putting A tier is because first they have really good story and of course really good sad stories of sad moments in Pokemon, and I genuinely literally cried some of the episodes there is literally, and the reason why I'm going to give an A tier is because I really love how sassy Ashen was, and my favorite scene is when he first time met Brock's father, when he realizes that this dude that sells rocks is actually Brock's father, and he was like, "What? Your dad not good enough for nothing, father?" Yeah, I really love this moment. If I'm being honest, so I'm going to give it an A tier. Okay, Pokemon. I think it's Orange Island. Um, I honestly didn't watch it, unfortunately, but I heard it was good. So yeah, unfortunately, I have to put it never watched. But maybe in the future, I will change it. I will change it. Okay, Pokemon Johto Journey. I watch it kinda. I watched this the entire episode of it, and I love it very much. But again, I'm not a big fan of anime that was made in the 90s, so A tier as well. Pokemon Johto League Challenge? It is? Yeah, I think it's a Pokemon Johto League Challenge. I'm going to give probably A tier as well because I really love a Bayleaf that's always I really love the Bayleaf moment with Ash. But I also love this one Johto with Chikorita and Ash because I really love how Chikorita used to be jealous of Pikachu since Pikachu is literally like the first Pokemon he received, and Chikorita was like, "I want to be the first Pokemon for Ash, not Pikachu." And there's literally there was a rivalry in the Pokemon, if I'm being honest. I mean, with Chikorita and Pikachu, but but Pikachu didn't realize that they have both rivalry. Okay. Pokemon Master Quest. I don't remember if I watched this or not, so yeah, I'm going to put it as well in the A tier. I watched a little bit, but I don't remember which episode I stopped. Unfortunately, this is literally was bad if I'm being honest. Okay, Pokemon Advance. I can also give a solid A tier because I didn't like when May was used to be like I don't like May if I be honest because May was such a girly girl, and I honestly could not take it. But I actually glad that she took Pokemon. I mean it's like let me remember these words. Hmm, coordinator, yeah. I really love the idea of May being a coordinator, not a poke, not a trainer who fighting gym leaders. I actually love this idea. Okay, Pokemon Advance Challenge. I honestly really love this episode, but I also give it an A tier. I don't have hatred over this season, if I'm be honest. Okay, Pokemon Advance Battle. I think this is a episode where it started the uh Battle Frontier. Yeah, so I'm going to give at least also an A tier. Okay, but Battle Frontier, I actually really love it, and I actually really love it. But unfortunately, I have to give it an A tier. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I guess I can give it an S tier. I really love her Dawn, if I'm being honest, because she's a bit of a less of a girly. I mean, she does really love dressing up as looking good, and better, but she also have a bit of a less girly girl, if I'm being honest. May was just a girly girl, if I'm being honest. Okay, Pokemon Battle of Dimension. I think. Yeah, Battle of Dimension. I'm gonna give it an A tier as well. I don't remember much if I'm be honest. But Pokemon Galaxy, oh S tier. I fucking love this entire season. I honestly watched like two times of it, and I really love it. As a kid, I think I watched like four times, but as an adult I watched like two times. So let's just say it's counting as I watched it six times. Okay, Pokemon Sinnoh League's Victor. That's also a given S tier because I really love this episode so much that I watched it. Okay, Pokemon Black and White. Yeah, to be completely fair, I actually can't see why people didn't like the Pokemon Black and White. So we all agreed that at least it's a B tier. I also didn't like it Iris, if I'm being honest, because she always is saying Ash is acting like a kid, but actually she's the one who's a kid. Ash is just being Ash, and that's it. There's nothing problem with that. And there's even a moment I hated when Iris was like convincing Ash to give up on catching Pokemon, but Ash was like really stubborn and refuse to listen Iris. So yeah, I'm going to give it a B tier. Pokemon Black and White. I cannot read this if I'm be honest. Yeah, I'm going to put in a B tier as well. But this one, the last season of Pokemon Black and White, yeah, I can go in a C. I didn't like it much with the bold adventure. If I'm be honest, I didn't like that. I didn't like this episode. Pokemon X and Y, Kalos Quest, and Pokemon X, Y, and Z all goes in S tier. No questions asked. I fucking love this so much. And so as the Pokemon Alola and Alola Sun and Moon. And of course, this one as well. Oh my gosh, I freaking love it so much. Okay, Pokemon Journey. I'm gonna give an A tier. I really enjoy some of the episodes, but I don't enjoy the episodes that happens in somewhere before. But I did love how Ash is finally getting a Riolu. Ash deserved to also get an Eevee. Please, in the future Pokemon series, give an Ash an Eevee. I don't care what kind of Pokemon Eevee will evolve. Any type of Eevee that Ash will get, it's enough for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, my Pokemon Master Journey is still something good, but still not good enough. So I'm going to put an A tier. But Pokemon Ultimate Journey, I'll put in an S tier. You know why I put in an S tier? Because I really loved this last episode of where Ash was like really excitedly getting to meet his father, but unfortunately, father was like still away, and Ash literally cried at this moment when father never came back. I honestly fucking love this last episode because despite Ash having very determined things of it, I honestly really love it. I also really love how Ash is still determined even though his own father has never been there. But still he has got a mother who always will support no matter what. Okay, I think that's it of Pokemon series. Man, they have like really good bunch of episodes but still have like less of an anime. I mean seriously, even One Piece has over like 1,000 episodes. I bet even people actually like lost the count in how many they seen One Piece. Also, by the way, if anyone asks, I did watch the live action One Piece, and let me tell you this: some of the episodes I feel neutral about it. But yeah, and you know what? Since we were making a Pokemon tier list, why not I'm going to make a Pokemon entire tier list? Okay, I just going for Pokemon, and that's it. I think I should start with Pokemon starters because yeah, I should start with Pokemon starters. Okay, let's do it. Oh, there's actually E. Um. Oh my gosh, is this the same? Oh yeah, it's the same tier list that Party Crashers did. Okay. Fair warning though, some of the Pokemon's evolutions I don't remember its name, so I have to like rewatch it. Some of the or just looking up for the Pokédex wiki for the Pokemon names. Okay, hold on a second. Let me put in a very special tier list that I will be enjoying this. Okay, Giga, Omega, no wait, Giga Alpha, Giga Alpha Goat. Yeah, that's that seems to be better in my opinion. Okay, Bulbasaur. I honestly found out that on Gen 1 Pokemon, at least in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, that a lot of people literally like choosing Bulbasaur. And let me tell you this, Bulbasaur is probably the first ever starter with just two types. He's a grass and poison type, by the way, if anyone wonders. I'm gonna give an A tier if I'm be honest. It's a very good Pokemon and also got like good easy starters, easy starting on Pokemon on every Gen 1 Pokemon. That's actually really good. I Ivysaur I think. Yeah, it's an Ivysaur. I actually don't like Ivysaur design if I'm be honest, but I still think it's a very good one, so I'm going to put in the B tier. But Venusaur, oh my gosh. I watched like some of the episode with Venusaur, and let me tell you this, making Venusaur as a jungle chief was actually big brain in Pokemon Hoenn season. I really love it, so I'm going to put an S tier because he literally gave me like the Elder Chief vibe, in my opinion. Gosh, is the I remember I still have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and is Ivysaur playing role as a old Elder Chief in his own jungle? I really wish I could like seen it. Please tell me that there is actually. Please tell me. Okay, Mega Venusaur. I put it in a B tier. I don't like it much. Charmander. I think it's a really cute Pokemon if I'm being honest. But Charmander kind of give like the hardcore one because you know with the first generation with the first generations they kind of accounting as Charmander with the hardcore mission because if I remember correctly, I think in Pokemon Gen 1, the the rival actually choosing the Pokemon that will be super effective against the Charm Fire type. But I mean, canon Pokemon in Gary is actually always Squirtle, and evolve into fully Blastoise. But I still kind of think it's a good idea to start with the Charmander because people really love a hardcore. Okay, I'll get a little bit distracted if I'm be honest. I'm gonna give a Charmander A tier. Charmeleon. I honestly kind of wish there was a more moment with the Charmeleon in every single Pokemon seasons, because Charmeleon is like really less having a moment with it, and I really desperately to have, you know, seen it. Good, but it's not my favorite design, so I'm gonna beat here. Charizard. Okay, I know people going to like kill me, but it's not a Giga Alpha Gold in my opinion. I'm also putting A tier. But Charmander X, I really love it. I put in S tier because if I remember correctly, this Mega Charizard X kind of actually changes his type. If I remember correctly, I think it's a fire and dragon. Because they're finally given Charmander, Charizard, Charizard, a very good dragon vibe. But as for Charizard Y, yeah, it's kind of a. Oh wait, let me put it way down. It's actually kind of a, like lazy design if I'm being honest. Okay, Squirtle. I'm not a very big much of a fan of Squirtle if I'm being honest. I mean, I know Ash Kettle caught Squirtle, and I like the Squirtle in anime, but I don't like the Squirtle in the Pokemon if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna give it B tier. Sorry, everybody who is a fan of Squirtle and its evolution line. War Turtle. I'm also going to give it B tier because I really love War Turtle that May had, but I actually don't like it the design if I'm being honest. Blastoise. Yeah, okay, I can agree that Blastoise is a very cool design, so I'm going to give it A tier. Uh, Mega Blastoise. I'm going to give it also an A tier. I really like the idea of a cannon on his head. Chikorita. Okay, I know there's people who hate Chikorita, especially Chikorita's line, but I love Chikorita so much. It deserves an S tier. Please, people, just give a Chikorita a break. She's cute. I really love Chikorita so much. She's my baby. She's my little baby. Bayleaf. I'm going to also give an S tier because I really love how Bayleaf uh was always like uh, was always like a bigger grown up version of the Chikorita, but I also love the Bayleaf in the Pokemon Johto season because I really love how despite your evolution and of course everything that's happened, Bayleaf is still choosing Ash as a trainer, and I really love it. Okay, Magina. I think I'm going to put in S tier because I really love Magina's design. People really hate Chikorita and Chikorita's lines, and that makes me really sad. But I fucking love Chikorita and its evolutions line so much. But making Meganium, yeah, I kind of have to agree. That's kind of a like not very good design if I'm be honest. So I'm gonna give it a B tier. Cyndaquil. I honestly really love Cyndaquil uh that look like that. But I also don't like Cyndaquil as much. But I'm going to put it in B tier. Quilava. I also was kind of shocked that when in Sinnoh season, Cyndaquil decided to evolve into Quilava just a moment before before it get kidnapped by Team Rockets. And to be completely fair, I was kind of a bit disappointed because oh my gosh, because I waited for Cyndaquil to evolve at least in Johto's, but it decided to evolve into Sinnoh, which is not my favorite scene of a evolution moment. If I'm being honest, not my favorite. But I also give it a B tier. Okay, Typhlosion. Okay, believe it or not, I actually reading a fanfic with the character who has a Typhlosion, and let me tell you this, I actually really love the idea of giving this character Typhlosion because him and Typhlosion kind of are like, having the same explosive vibes. And believe it or not, if I remember correctly from Pokedex that I read it recently, it's actually literally described as this explosive Pokemon. So I'm going to give it an A tier because I really love how they made a fanfic about it and him as well. Okay, Hisui and Typhlosion. It could be better. B. Total Dial. Uh, okay, I actually don't know how to feel about Total Dial if I'm be honest. I'm also putting a B tier. I forgot this Pokemon name, so if I'm be honest, also B tier. And this one as well. And for this, yeah, I kind of agree that the design of of this Mega Pokemon is actually not great. So I'm going to give it S tier. But whenever it's closed, it's actually really good design. But whenever it's open, it's not, as you can see right here. Okay, Trico. I also love Trico in Pokemon series, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to give it A tier. And also, as for the hold on a second, let me remember his Pokemon name. Grovyle. I also really love Grovyle in both anime and in Pokemon Dungeon because he's literally a time traveler. So I'm going to put in S tier. Sceptile, I really love the design Sceptile. S tier as well. And Mega Sceptile, I could give it A tier. Torchic, I'm going to give it S tier. Torchic is such a cutie Pokemon, like such a cutie Pokemon. Okay, Combuskin. I honestly used to love Combuskin until one of the YouTubers pointed out the design that looks like it. I also cannot stop making fun of the Combuskin if I'm being honest. So I'm going to put in B tier. Blaziken. I put it both Blaziken and Mega Blaziken in S tier. Mudkip. I actually don't like Mudkip if I'm being honest. I mean, I did love Mudkip in the Pokemon series, but I didn't like it Mudkip in the game. So I'm going to put it in a B tier. Okay, Marshtomp. Marshtomp. I also didn't like Marshtomp, so B tier. Swampert. I remember there's one scene of Swampert and the trainer from Pokemon Hoenn season, and it started to give me a slight soft spot with the Swampert. But sorry, I'm gonna give an A tier. Okay, but Mega Swampert, I honestly agreed with the Party Crashers that it looks really jagged, so I'm going to put in S tier. Turtwig. I fell in love with Ash's Turtwig so much, so I'm going to put in S tier. Grottle, B tier. And Torterra. I actually really love both Torterra that has Ash and Paul, and I'm going to give it A tier. I mean, I really love Ash's good Torterra, but I don't like the post Torterra if I'm be honest. Okay, Chimchar. I'm going to give an S tier because I really love the series of the Sinnoh seasons of Pokemon, and let me tell you this: if it wasn't for this Pokemon, I would probably never care about Marferno. But I still give it a Morphinol A tier. And as for Infernape, I give it S tier because Infernape is such a cool Pokemon. In both with Ash and the one with Elite Four that I cannot remember it if I'm be honest. Okay, Tizenic 3, go on S tier. I'm sorry. I know Nick was like over it with the Pipla thing, but I cannot be over with the Pipla thing. I I also really love. I still love the Titanic 3 equals Penguin. I still love it that day. If I'm honest, I still love it. Okay, Prinplup. I'm gonna give it a B tier. Empoleon. Well, I actually agreed that Empoleon was the only Pokemon who's like water and steel type. So I'm gonna give it S tier. Snivy. I honestly don't mind Snivy if I'm be honest. But the reason why I don't mind Snivy is because I watched the Pokemon Black and White, and I actually really love the idea of Snivy knowing that attract. I'm going to give it a B tier. Servine. Um, hmm. I'm going to put it S tier because I didn't like Servine much. Superior. Also B tier if I'm be honest. Tepig. Tepig. I actually have no idea what's going. But for the sake of anime series, I'm going to put in B tier. Uh, Pignite is also going to B tier. Emperor, also B tier. Mega Emperor. I actually really love the idea how they've given him a stuff. But I also feel really disappointed that they decided to pick this Pokemon over like the others of the starters. So I'm going to give it also B tier. Oshawott. S tier. I freaking love Oshawott. I don't understand why people hate Oshawott. It's so freaking cute. Like, really, really the cutest Pokemon ever. And I still love some of the season with Oshawott and Ash Ketchum. God, I really love Oshawott so much. I always pick Oshawott in Pokemon Black and White's game. Dewott can go with an A tier. I actually don't mind Dewott season, and so is the Samurott. But Hisuian Samurott, I don't like the design of Fine Bones with the Hisuian Samurott. Chespin. I'm gonna give Chespin an A tier. I really love the Chespin in the game, but I never like Chespin in the Pokemon series. But I do also love Chespin in the one fanfic that I'm actually reading. And FY, this is a crossover fanfic. If anyone wonders, I actually can't remember this Pokemon name. I actually agreed with some of the people that this looks awful. E tier. Because it looks so goofy and so lazy. Chestnut, I'm going to give it a B tier. Mega Chestnut deserve an S tier. I really love how they did design with the chestnut design. Okay, Fennekin. Let me tell you this. If it wasn't for Fennekin and her evolution line, I don't think there would be existed of popularity in Pokemon. And by popularity, I mean like putting it somewhere that all the adults drawing furries or something. And by furries, I mean like adult version of furries. You know what? Which kind of furry type I'm talking about. But for the sake of furries, I'm going to put Fennekin A tier, Brixton also A tier, and Delphox A tier. But Mega Delphox, oh my gosh, I really love the design of Mega Delphox, so put in S tier. Froakie. Putting every single Froakie in freaking S tier, bro. They deserve it. I really love with the Froakie, and especially with Greninja Ash Greninja is also put in S tier. Actually, you know what? I think Ash Greninja is going to put in the Giga Alpha Goat. Yeah, I really like it. But as for this mega version of Greninja, I don't like it. S tier. Rowlet. I really love the anime Rowlet with the Ash Ketchum because it's so sleepy and it's so related to me because I really want to sleep as well as all the time. So I'm going to give it A tier. I actually cannot remember this Pokemon name if I'm honest, but I'm going to put it in B tier. Decidueye. Hmm. I'm going to also put it in S tier. I really love Decidueye design if I'm honest. I also wonder what happened if I also wonder if they're going to be like the mega version of God. I just said his name. Decidueye, yeah, Mega Decidueye. Hisuian Decidueye. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in B tier. Listen, no questions asked. I love the cat evolution, but in Civil War Gold can go in A tier because I don't like in Civil War being like this, and also I kind of disappointed that it's a Fire and Dark Tide not fighting fire and fighting like Blaziken. Okay, Poplio, all the lines of Poplio can go in S tier because I freaking love Poplio so freaking much. No questions asked, by the way. Groki. I honestly don't like Groki S tier. Thrauki, also don't like it. Okay, this I actually don't remember its name, but I think it's start with an R or G. Uh, You know what? Normally I would post also put in S tier, but I kind of saw one video of him in Incineroar by this one artist from Japan. No questions asked. Okay, Score Bunny. I honestly really love Score Bunny. How cute it is. I'm going to give it an A tier. Okay. Oh, I forgot that this also the mid evolution of this. Wait, I have an idea. Maybe next time in the next stream, I'll be doing naming all the Pokemon, all the Pokemon. But I'm going to give it A tier. Okay, Cinderace. Also going A tier. Okay, Sobble can go in S tier. Uh, this one I don't remember that much. This name, so I'm going to give it A tier. Maybe because I really love the emo side. Oh god, I forgot also this one, but I really love the its signature move, the one that where he like making a finger gun and like shooting a Pokemon with like technically look like a water gun. I freaking love it so much in game. Sprigatito can go in S tier, and so is Mascara and Masquerade. There. Okay, for Coco. I'm going to give an A tier because I kind of think Fuecoco cute, but this one I'm giving S tier because I don't like design very much. But this I really love it, so I really love it. So S tier. Okay, Quaxley. I also give it B tier because I first time playing with Quaxley and I can see why people sometimes don't like it. But this Quaxwell, yeah, I kind of agree. It's an ugly design. But this one I can give A tier because it's such a diva. Okay, now we have the newest Pokemon that unfortunately cannot give a tier I watch the until the Pokemon game released. Pikachu. If anyone asks, I hate Pikachu. But Eevee, I can give an Alpha Goat tier. Because Eevee is my fucking goat so fucking much. Um, Espeon. Yeah, I'm not going to rank this Pokemon because that doesn't count as starters Pokemon. So yeah, here it is, all of the Pokemon tier list. If anyone going to fight me, then I'll be gladly to take the damage because I put in Pikachu in A tier. I don't like Pikachu very much because I don't know why. I mean, I like Pikachu in Pokemon series, but every single game with the Pikachu on it, I hate it because Pikachu is too overdue. If I'm being honest. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today. So bye.